Hi, welcome to the Industry Astrology New Moon Forecast for August of 2024. The moon has been waning and Mercury is stationing retrograde. How are you feeling? The moon is waning, and on August 4th at 4:13 a.m. Pacific time, the moon will conjoin the sun and then begin to wax again. A little bit tired, confused, overwhelmed. Maybe also things have been delayed or taking a little longer than you thought. Anyway, this video, actually, this is the fourth time I think I'm trying to record it. Mercury station retrograde on a new moon is a rare synchronicity, and it is a pretty serious one. So if you've been having some kind of Mercury retrograde-like experiences lately, you're not alone. This new moon has a lot of power of retrospection, of looking inward and revising, reassessing all the things that Mercury retrograde is good at. Plus, there's an emotional element that I think can be quite healing in this lunar cycle to come for the next 4 weeks. I am actually in Cape Cod today. I've been traveling with my spiritual teacher, Amma, and I was just in Boston, and I'm on my way to New York. This is a very beautiful place, all surrounded by water, completely. Being surrounded by water is a perfect omen for this new moon. This new moon is in the watery sign of Cancer, according to the sidereal zodiac. And it's actually in the nakshatra of Ashlesha nakshatra. Now, Cancer is the cardinal water sign. It's actually the moon's favorite place because the moon, shifts the tides and rules over the oceans, and also is connected to the spiritual quality of water, the emotions. Ashlesha is a deeply emotional star. It is a star that is symbolized by the snake, literally the water snake, the Hydra, is the constellation that is closest to Ashlesha. But also the Kundalini energy within us, the snake of power that rises up the chakras. It is the life energy itself. So Ashlesha is connected to these subtle energies within the body and within life. It moves through the water of life, actually. Okay, so I just had to move inside. The wind was getting really loud, and I'm going to have to re-record some of this. Mercury retrograde has had me record this video 4 times now. So Mercury retrograde can create do-overs. It's true, detours, delays, revision, confusion, miscommunications. It can bring back things from the past that need to be fixed, that need to be addressed, improved. It can also bring a retrospection that is very powerful, especially because this Mercury retrograde happens to be falling on the first day of this lunar cycle. He is stationing today, and actually since July 16th, he's been in what they call the Mercury retrograde shadow. And this is when Mercury crosses into the degrees that he will be going retrograde into later. So basically, he's retracing his steps. It's interesting that we had that meltdown just a few days after Mercury entered that shadow place. The meltdown of the airline companies' computer software systems, and it was affecting all the other companies as well. I just think this Mercury retrograde is a powerful one, and as we really move into the deeper aspects of it, into this lunar cycle of Ashlesha, which happens to be ruled by Mercury as well, there's a lot of potential here for diving very deep into our patterns, into our beliefs, into the storylines, the way we think. This is a Mercury retrograde that can bring in some powerful emotional insights, especially if you are connecting to your past, revising, remembering, going back maybe over old photos or returning to old friendships and relationships, connecting also to the ancestors, because Ashlesha is a star that is also connected to the past. And it is the star that leads up to Magha, where Mercury will be passing over into Magha on August 21st. Now, when Mercury crosses this area, the Gandanta, the karmic knot, it's a place of transformation. It is considered to be a dangerous place, a sort of edge place, a place where we're in transformation. And so it is a date to watch out for as Mercury crosses over the Gandanta, as particularly transformative or change-making, shift-making. Just proceed with caution with this Mercury retrograde and use it for introspection, use it for inner healing processes, because this lunar cycle is bringing in a real possibility for emotional healing and connection. Let's just see what the tarot cards had to say about this new moon, Ashlesha and Mercury retrograde. So the first card that came through was the Ten of Cups. All that water, surrounded by water, like I am in this beautiful house, water all around me. The waters of connection, of connectivity, the family, the tribe, the community, the ties that bind us, that keep us attached, that also entangle us. Ashlesha is a star of entanglement as well. And then the sun. It's funny, this card really reminds me of actually Leo and what I was talking about, the Pitri Loka, the realm of the ancestors. Yeah, the tunnel that brings us into the next world. The sun is also a card that's about bringing in light, of awareness, wisdom, understanding, healthy friendship, healthy connections. Jupiter and Mars are coming together soon as well. I talked about it in my last video, I think, the Guru Mangala. It's a fire, an energy of fire. And finally, the Prince of Cups, another cup, water. There you can see the Kundalini snake. There's Ashlesha. He's holding in his cup. The connections that bind us, connections that keep us in a constellation, in a network. A new light of wisdom and understanding is coming to allow you to see how these patterns and dynamics are changing and moving within you and reflected outwardly in the world. A new sense of connection, an integration of wisdom is possible if you turn and look within and don't leave anything behind. Remember who you are and what it was. Trust in the common ground. There is a light of consciousness, of true love. Thank you for coming to this forecast, the new moon forecast. I do offer one-on-one Vedic astrology readings and tarot readings online. You can book them on my website, anandastrology.com. I also have a free newsletter, and also be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you soon.